Hey guys, what's up? Shin055 back with another head draw video. It is Sunday, so it's time to make another drawing video. As you can tell from the title and the picture right here, it is on Protoman from the Megaman series. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And this was requested by the Drawing Tart. So yeah, we're gonna be drawing Protoman. Not too hard of a drawing, but you'll see when we get into it. So guys, yeah, not much else to say. Let's get started. Alright guys, get your pencils ready and let's get started. So, to start off, you're going to want to gesture in a big circle. Kind of like all the other drawings that we do. Start off with a circle for the head. And Protoman has a pretty round head, so kind of want to make a nice round circle. And then there could be another circle right here. This is going to be his shoulder. Yeah, I was going to say elbow for a second, but I'm like, that's not right. Anyway, that'll be like his elbow. And then it goes down into the Mega Buster, or Proto Buster, since it's Protoman. And then that'll be its own big circle thing. And again, you don't have to be super exact. It's just a gesture, so you can be loose with it. And again, the gesture is just to kind of get like the right feel for just where things go. Again, you don't have to follow it to a T. So again, I'm just, quickly just laying down shapes. And again, like Protoman, he has pretty big legs, so those kind of stick out. Again, his arm covers most of his body, so that'll be there. And then he has like a chest here. Then it goes into his waist, and then into his legs. Something like that. And then he'll have another arm about here, and then his other hand will be about here. So that's pretty much the gesture, real quick. And again, it's just to know where things are when you start drawing. So it's not like you start drawing the head and like the arms kind of like get really far away, just to keep everything in proportion. So I'm going to zoom in. We're going to just jump straight into his face. So you're going to draw the crosshairs like this on the circle. And basically in the middle of the crosshair, you're going to do a big V that kind of goes all the way around the helmet. And then when you get up here, you kind of just curve it down and in. And then down and then kind of straight across. Something like that. And then you can kind of draw on the visor, which kind of goes in and then up where this line is, back down, and then kind of into the helmet again. Like that. And then to gesture in, like, kind of his face would kind of make a shape like this. And then go into the helmet. So that'd be like kind of like his jawline. And like his cheek. And then his nose is in the middle right here. Like that. And then his little smirk, basically it's a straight line going across. And then you wrap it around. And then go back in. Like that. Little curve line underneath just shows lips. And then another little kind of rectangle right here just to show the other end of the helmet. Like that. And here's the tricky part about drawing Protoman, and it's very similar to like Amy, if you saw that head draw video. Since they have such a round head, you really gotta nail the whole just roundness of like their helmet. Because that's where most of their likeness is. So something like this would be about right. And again, I'm going to erase some of the guidelines so it's a bit more clear. Something like that. And then once that's down, you can draw the kind of the details in the helmet. Basically, he has a big earpiece right here, which is just a circle. And then you draw another smaller circle inside. And then you give that circle a little bit of depth by drawing a curved line. And then just a little curved lines here, so kind of like a mechanical part that goes in. Alright, just gonna clean up the helmet a little bit. There we go. And for the detail for the helmet, basically what happens is you get a curved line that goes here, then curves up and down, and then over, and then back down. Nothing too hard. And then for the helmet, you can kind of give like a little bit of depth to it by drawing these little curve lines here and here. Like that. And then you could kind of draw in kind of like two straight lines. Those are like the light reflections. You can draw another one here. Like that. And if you want to, you can kind of shade this in. Because again, Protoman has like a black visor. Because he's all mysterious. Because if you're going to have a brother in a video game, he needs to be mysterious. So you can kind of shade that in like that. Again, helps bring the picture a little bit together. So, and that's pretty much it for his helmet. So now we can go down. I like doing the Proto Buster next, mainly because it's the next big thing that jumps out. So basically, the shape we got here, oh, excuse me. The shape we got here is pretty solid. I'm just going to refine it a little bit more, make it a little bit more rounded. And it goes to a point, and then goes up. It's kind of like a teardrop, like a really elongated, ovally teardrop, where it gets like a point up here. And once that's down, you draw kind of like this curved rectangle, like that, and then give it a little bit of depth by adding a straight line and then a line following that one and that one. And then little curve lines that go like that. And then for the top, you just kind of draw like this little rectangle off of it. You can kind of round it off, it doesn't have to be a hard rectangle. And then another little one here, kind of goes off. And then what you're going to do is draw little squares on this end. And that's pretty much it. Once you got that down, you can kind of draw in this part where like his arm connects into it. Just a little curved line like that. And then his arm kind of curves up and around and in like that. Goes up and over like this one. And now you can kind of draw in his little scarf handkerchief type thing. Just kind of like a curved line. And then basically what you do is just draw kind of like lines that go in like this. Kind of over. Up. Again, there's really no set way of drawing it. It's just kind of like the more curved lines you put, or not even more, but like the curved lines you put into it makes it look like fabric folding. So like, and that's kind of like what you want to portray. So like putting curved lines in it here and here kind of makes it look like the fabric is like folding over on itself. Like it would if you were wearing a handkerchief as like a scarf or a scarf, whatever. And then you can draw this for his chest. And then you can draw on his other elbow. Or his shoulder. Why am I mixing up elbows and shoulders today? Alright, and now we can kind of draw on his body, which kind of just goes in like this. And then straight down. And then kind of curve around. And one weird thing about Protoman is he kind of wears like pants. Like, cause like Megaman is normally like a robot, so like his legs would be like kind of straight with no like, curves in them. But Protoman actually kind of wears pants, so there is a little bit of like scarf lines that go in, kind of like this. Kind of like that. Not too many though. Like that's pretty good. And then we can just draw a straight line going up and in. Like that. And then he has like a little sash right here. So you can just draw that simply by drawing kind of like a rectangle about here. Like that. And then for his legs, it's pretty much this shape. You basically just, refine it a little bit better. Kind of like the Mega Buster, but this is pretty much the shape you get. And then point it off like that. And if you want, you can put a little detail line here. And then same thing over here. It's pretty much this shape. Like that. There we go. And then a curved line like that. Pretty good. Oh, and also, it is very similar to the arm up here. He has the same thing on his leg, but they are more, it's just kind of like a line, another line. Kind of like three just stacked on top of each other. So you get one here, and then another one here. Something like that. Again, I guess that's for like the joint moves. So, yeah. Anyway, okay, now you're going to move into his fist, which his fist isn't too bad. Basically, you just kind of want to gesture in like where it's going to be. And then I just kind of jump into it and start drawing the thumb. And if you just kind of follow the lines I'm making here, it shouldn't be too bad. Because again, he has like a closed fist in this picture. So let's kind of draw a line going out, around, in, and in. And this will be the fat part of it, like his thumb. Kind of get a curved line there. And then for his fingers, they're just kind of ovals. Like that. And he has 5 of them. Something like that. But then you can kind of just go in, kind of refine the shape a little bit. Like that. And then just to show little curves in his knuckles, you can draw straight lines like this. Show little curves. But that's pretty much all there is to it. And then next we can finish off his scarf, which is basically like a cape. So it just kind of flows out like this. And then kind of curves out and in. Like that. And then there'd be some like overlap here and here. And there's like another part that's slightly shorter, because again, it's kind of like a scarf. Like that. And again, it basically it's just like a curved line that goes down, and you kind of like go up and down, up and down, up and down. And then like where it like kind of like peaks here, you just kind of draw a line kind of across like that. Not too typically hard. Takes a little bit of practice, but nothing too bad. And now I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and we're going to finish off by drawing Protoman shield, which it's basically just kind of like this really big, sharp, pointy oval. Something like this. And then you just kind of follow the shape that you made. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Yeah, Protoman, he's not too bad. He's a little bit tricky. Again, kind of around the helmet, I assume is the hardest part, mainly because like you really got to capture that, like his round head, and round-headed characters are kind of hard to draw. So, because like if you don't get it like rounded enough or like too round, it just looks off. Like you have to strike a really strong balance. But anyway, now that we're all zoomed out, I will show you a more inked version that I had before, right here. And yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like after you're done like inking it and erasing all the guidelines and stuff. Again, not too terribly hard. Again, because like you can break Protoman down like basic shapes, like his big oval hands and circle head and oval feet. So it's not too bad. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy Protoman now. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this video, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I will try my best to answer you back in comment format. And yeah, and if you have any requests, feel free to leave those in the comment section below as well. The way requests work is you write your request, I take your name and your request, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a how to draw video, I just randomly pick one off the list, what I want to draw that day. There's no order or time frame, it's just whatever I feel like doing. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, oh, and you could also follow me on DeviantArt, DeviantArt, Twitter, Twitch, links in the description below, all that good stuff. Like, hit the bell, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff that you hear a million times. If you could do that, that'd be great. So, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next Sunday for another drawing video. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.